professional. I wonder what.
Very.
It's so
It looks
professional
professional
that
as fuck on my end.
Look at this. Hey, yo.
Fucking dream
We kicked
team
them
up
all
here.
out. We kicked them
Yeah,
all
we're
out.
gone. We
Yeah.
said good day.
Like, hey, welcome to Murder Moose Podcast. You know, it is part of the Slashacast Podcast Network.
It's in the game.
And apparently, it is somewhere in Ken's ass.
And Kin is taking a day off, and Rod is a fucking bitch. So, no, I'm just kidding. Rod had a date, and instead of waiting for him, we just said, have fun. We're doing this without you, buddy.
Yeah, what did we call it? Team BJ?
Yeah, we are. Welcome to Team BJ week on Murder Moose. It's going to be fun. I don't know. Like, this is
BJs are a blast.
Everyone loves a good BJ, and this is the team that, you know, I took time off, and you came and filled my splot,
yeah.
the slotty splot, and then vice versa. You took some time, and I was there filling your splot.
It's a team effort to keep
And now
Murder Moose on all 4 feet.
It's just BJs all around.
BJs, baby, BJs. This movie has a BJ in it.
Movie has everything in it. Like,
it kind of
legit.
Does. It kind of does.
I forgot how long it lingers, but at the same time, I'm like, you know what? It's just, when you're all in, it's just like, keep going, please. More BJs.
Yeah, absolutely. All the BJs. Oh, man.
Just all in.
What have you been up to this week?
I went to a movie by myself, and I thought of you because every time you've been going to the movies by yourself, I get a selfie of you, and I'm like, oh, it's like we're there together. So I went and saw Beekeeper 2, or as it's actually called, A Working Man.
I was going to say it's like a working man or something. So how is
like,
the Beekeeper 2?
You literally just change those 2 things that make it the Beekeeper, him being a beekeeper, and him going after people that scam. And those are the only 2 things you need to change. And that is literally the only 2 things they changed.
That's fantastic.
And it's the same fucking movie, but it's Jason Statham. And somehow you're just satisfied. You're like, oh, he did it again.
I bet.
And I love him still.
It looks like it's fun.
Yeah.
It looks fun. I like Jason Statham. I wish I could talk like him. I can do a really bad impression of him.
Yeah. I want to hear it. Let's go.
I'm in the Beekeeper 2. Like, that's it. That's what I got. That's my Jason
that's
Statham.
all
Nailed it.
That's the only thing he said in the whole movie, too.
Oh, shit.
It didn't need to say anything else. And what's his name from Stranger Things and Thunderbolts is in it. And he plays a blind guy.
Is that David Harbour?
Yeah, whatever, the guy, you know.
The guy that played in the really bad Hellboy movie?
Oh, yeah.
Okay,
yeah.
Same guy, David Harbour. Okay. Yeah, the Beekeeper 2, huh?
That's it. And so for some reason, my girlfriend is just like, let's watch all of the Harry Potter movies. So we've been like diving into like, well, not every night, but most nights we'll just like watch another Harry Potter. And I'm like, I'm all right with that because like her like vocabulary of movies is either it has to have the happiest ending ever, or it has to be like super fantasy like The Matrix or Harry Potter type stuff. So I'm like, okay, at least we're in the fantasy world and not just full rom-com stuff because I can appreciate those, but at the same time, you can't do that all the time. They're very stale.
No.
What about you?
I went and watched some movies. I've seen, because I've been off all week. They shut down production for a week, so I had a week off. And I
make
went
the
and
best of it, right?
I did. I went and I watched Woman in the Yard, and it punched me right in the fucking gut. And
just like Rod said.
It really does. I did enjoy it. I liked it. It's got a very good performance. The gal that carries that movie, she's phenomenal. I did watch Ash.
Oh, I'm
Can't
so
remember if
jealous.
we. It's good. It's good. I think you're gonna like it.
I can't wait. I know it will be on my Plex very soon, but like that
Oh
is
yeah,
one that I
probably.
want to like in going to the theater to see the Jason Statham movie. There was like 5 fucking people in the huge AVX, bigger screen theater. And I'm
Right.
like, why the fuck are like there's so many random ass movies playing. Of course Minecraft is in like every second theater, but
Yeah,
which cool, awesome. It had a bunch of families out and I love seeing my theater that I frequent busy, like
that's
because
good. Yeah, yeah,
I am. We are the movie lovers of the world. We are there regardless in
yep.
the downtimes, in the uptimes. There's this like subscription thing that I'm a part of, and you pay $10 a month, and you get a free ticket every month and 20% off all your concession. And
Mhm.
then any other movie you go to is only $10 because you
That's
have the
awesome.
thing. So it's like it's
Yeah,
so 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 worth it for someone like me because I get all of the benefits out of it
yeah.
and because I my like debit and Visa and stuff is all scene points, it accumulates faster and I use that for free concession all the time.
There you
All my
go.
like
Yeah.
scene points. So I'm like it's meant for me type thing. So
Yeah, it's similar to what I do because I'm the AMC A list thing is what I do.
yeah.
It's like $20 a month, and I get. But I will say it's you get a lot because it's like for $20 a month, I get 3 movies every week, which
Oh,
is
what?
nuts. Yeah, it's like
Holy
it's either
shit.
20 or $24 a month, and I get 3 movies every week
Holy
that I
shit.
and that is IMAX, the big screen, like it's any of their screens, and
Wow,
they've got
dude.
like
I
all the
would
different ones.
I'm all in on that. Like,
It's
yeah.
nuts, and I've been trying to take full advantage of it. I mean, you only need to see like 2 fucking movies a month to pay for it,
Yep.
but I paid for it just in 1 week because like I was gonna go see Death of a Unicorn, but I ended up getting a touch of like stomach flu that day, so I just stayed home. And I may go see that tonight. Last night, I went and saw Hell of a Summer, which is the movie, the little summer camp slasher that Finn Wolfhard directed with his buddy Billy Brick.
Oh shit. I didn't know that was out.
Yeah, it came out this weekend. It was fun. I mean, it's nothing special. It's they didn't reinvent the slasher, but they had fun with it, and it was enjoyable.
Nice.
Um, and I think that's all that I've seen. I think that's all I've seen, something like that. But yeah, that's pretty much what I've been doing. I've just been laid off, and then I've been I've been playing Prison Simulator. I bought that, put it on my Steam Deck.
Fuck.
So
The
yeah, that's
worst.
the that's
Somewhere
my
you
life in
never
a
want to
nutshell
be.
right now, man.
What do you
Just
feel like you're in prison? So you're like, might as well simulate it.
yeah, yeah, exactly. Well, I feel like I'm in prison, so the prison simulator, you're the guard, so I just switch it up just for a change of pace. So now I get to fucking go beat up prisoners and shit. And I don't know. I haven't played the game that deep, but it's entertaining. But yeah, that's what I've been up to, man. Woo.
Oh,
And then watching this super fucking ridiculous gore fest that you introduced me to.
you've never seen this, eh?
Nah, this is the
It's
first watch for me.
it's so fucking ridiculous how my brain works. Because,
It is funny that you confuse this with Repo.
but they came out the same year, and
Yeah.
they probably came out on the same week on
Pretty
digital.
sure
Or
you said you think you watched them the same night.
no, no, I totally did. Like my buddy
Okay.
Eric, him and I like met in high school, and we were the graphic designer guys. And it's funny because I just went on a like 40-kilometer bike ride with some friends today. Ended up at a friend's house, and we had some burgers. And he already had the like the booklet thing for the Calgary Underground Film Festival that's this month. And my poster is a full page ad for the Calgary HorrorCon this year in there. So I was like,
Oh
oh, I
damn.
want to see how it turned out. And it looks fucking so good. It turned out fucking phenomenal. It's
Fuck yeah.
the best poster in there. And then you flip a few pages after that. And then my buddy Eric from way back in the day that I watched these movies with has another full page ad in there for punk rock bingo at like one of the like big pubs in town, whatever. He's still doing like all the show posters for like the places we used to do shit back in the day. So it's like,
very cool.
it's really funny and cool that him and I were the two guys in high school that were like the graphic designers, and we're still like kicking ass in the like genre specific things that we love, and we're pouring our hearts still into these places. And you see those
Oh,
two
yeah.
pages speak so much louder than the whole entire booklet. And I'm like, fucking high five to a guy that I haven't talked to in fucking years, to be honest. But
Yeah.
it's still cool that we're
that's
still
very fucking cool. That's
yeah.
totally awesome. Fuck yeah, man. Hell yeah.
But like he was the guy. I watched it at his house, and he introduced me to both of these movies actually, and we watched them back to back. And I don't remember, because it was like, well, again, like I said before, like him and I used to just hang out and just get fucking hammered and watch crazy shit, and then like play Left 4 Dead on Xbox and shit.
Oh,
and
yeah. Fuck yeah. The simpler times.
You're right. So I just remember watching these back to back and thinking that Repo had a bunch of gore, and then I was like, wait a second, it was fucking this movie. And I'm so happy that we're talking about this. I hope Kin watches it. I know she probably won't. If she's taking a break, it's taking a full break, and it's gonna be like now a list, especially after I just took a hot steamy dump on like one of her favorite movies last week. Feel a little bad about that.
You kind of did. You kind of did.
So,
you were respectful about the dump, though. I mean,
yes.
You let them know it was coming, which is always it's always important. You announced the dump as it was.
It just is even more ridiculous because it's attached to me going, oh yeah, I remember liking that movie, and then starting the episode, no, I forgot.
No,
this movie sucked.
Oh fuck. Well, let me I'll read the synopsis for this.
Okay.
I'm gonna read it better than I pronounced that, I think. In future Tokyo, a young woman in the privatized police force tracks down her father's killer while battling against mutant rebels known as engineers. And this
fucking love it.
Tokyo Gore Police from 2008.
This just like reminded me, because like when Rod and I first started this show, it was to deep dive into different like places in the world and their genre specific horror and stuff. And we did a deep dive that lasted months just for Japanese horror. And this has just reminded me how much I fucking love Japanese horror, because it rides that line of comedy and horror, but it's almost like not trying to be comedy. It's just what they do. It's over the top, it's in your face, and it's super, super. I don't think I've ever seen a movie that splashes blood right on the lens more than this movie, like ever.
This is very Dead Alive.
Yes.
And I love it. I love that about this. It's my favorite thing about this movie because, like I said, this was a first watch for me. They really lean into it in all the right ways. This is a pretty good time, dude. I'm really glad that you suggested this one.
There's so many good characters, like so many good characters in this.
Yeah,
but that's what they
treasure
do,
trove of silliness, and I was here for it. Yeah,
like you don't think I guess I was just gonna say it's not like they're crossing the line too much, but then there's that one scene where they literally are unveiling more and more line crossing things, and then it's just like the chair pissing all over. I'm like, all right, yeah, like this could make a lot of, if not everyone, feel very uncomfortable. This is fucking happening.
A little bit. This was a cool time, dude. And you said did you watch this pretty much right after it came out? You said.
Yeah. Like as soon as it was on, in 2008 was when I watched it, and the last time I watched it too.
That's crazy that it evaded me all these years. Because I didn't even know what the fuck it was until you mentioned it. Until you guys mentioned it and added it to the Plex. It's like, I've never heard of this. Or I thought I heard of it. I don't know.
There's so many movies in my collection, like of physical media, that I still haven't backed up onto my Plex that I'm sure most of you probably haven't seen, because I have been a huge Canadian horror movie lover for
Mhm.
my entire life, and like as soon as I started going to like the Calgary Underground Film Festival, and it's been like probably over 20 years that I've been either attending, or a few years I was like media sponsor. I've won a few awards at it and stuff. So like I it it holds such a special place in my heart. And I just saw today that they're this year is the 15th anniversary of Tucker and Dale versus Evil. And
Oh, fantastic.
15 years ago, because it was filmed like right outside of Calgary by my house, and the director and like the main bad guy in it, and I think one or two other people from the movie came with it 15 years ago. And Ben and I at the time were doing a web series, the like movie Rebrew, and we would just get hammered because it was Rebrew was like out of a 6-pack of beers. Instead of reviewing a movie, we would rebrew a movie.
Oh, that's fun.
And yeah, so then we were sponsored by Steam Whistle Beer, which is like a Canadian beer Pilsner company and stuff. And we were completely hammered interviewing the director and star of the movie, and they were completely hammered. And this is like early fucking days of Facebook, when Facebook pages allowed fans to post directly on the page's wall, like
Yeah.
feed. Remember that back in the day?
Oh yeah, yeah.
So like we we did the interview, and even in the interview, he's like, "Should you be saying this?" He's like, "That's what editing's for. You're gonna edit this, right?" And we're like, "Oh yeah." And we kept everything in and posted it directly on their wall.
Oh
And
shit.
it got like taken down immediately. And yeah.
That's awesome. So 15
I miss doing
years.
shit like that, man.
It's
I miss
crazy.
doing-
That's 15 years of Tucker and Dale. Wow.
Yeah. So like
And
that made me feel like, how long have I fucking been doing this? Because like I've been making content on the internet on and off for a lot longer than that, because we were doing shit before YouTube allowed you to do shit like this. We've always had
Right.
like long form content. And
What was
fuck,
the predecessor to YouTube called? I can't remember, but that's where like all the angry video game nerd shit used to be.
well, we uploaded to Google Video,
Oh, okay. Yeah, there was
and
like
then
trying to think of what it was called. There was like a
Vimeo's still around, but that's more for
yeah,
professionals. We did
yeah,
upload there as well. But then
man.
we found blip.tv, and that was kind of like what Podbean is, where it
Oh
allows
yeah.
you to, but it was for videos, and it uploaded it everywhere for you. And then Blip went away. It took down all our videos, and we had like hundreds of videos on it. I was kind of very sad because we didn't back up a lot of that shit either.
Yeah. That's a cool. His new movie comes out in May, like next month. The Clown in a Cornfield movie. The director. I was gonna go see
It's
it for
coming.
Panic Fest.
It's coming to Calgary Underground Film Festival. I think it's the opening or maybe closing movie of the
Fuck
festival.
yeah.
So that's probably
I-
why he's going to be in with Tucker and Dale. Oh, it all fucking makes sense now. I'm excited, man. I got to grab my
I
tickets
can't
for
wait.
both of that.
Like I said, I was gonna go see that as part of Panic Fest, but with me being laid off, I was like, I'll save my fucking money, you know.
And if you already have the AMC thing, like you're
Yeah,
like,
it comes
yeah.
out. I think May 4th. I think, or May 9th or some shit like that. It's getting a wider release, so
But I want to see
I'm
it
just
with
gonna go see it.
him and like my,
That'd be dope. Yeah.
that crew and stuff, right? Like he's a rad guy, and he's had some fun movies. But Tucker and Dale it was like one of those like lightning in a bottle things. It just all fucking worked so well, and the cast was fucking perfection. And it was right before a few of them took off, like the same year that like I think Dodgeball came out, but it came out after Tucker and Dale or something. And
Okay. Yeah.
then that pirate guy kind of got really big and
Yeah.
stuff.
Alan Tudyk.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Alan Tudyk is awesome. I pretty much watch him doing anything. I think. Well, he got pretty popular from Firefly because he was on Firefly. He played Wash on that show.
Right. Yeah.
So, and I didn't watch Firefly until it was all put together on like DVD because for some reason it just went under my radar. And then they only did one season. They canceled it really quickly. But yeah, Alan Tudyk's pretty awesome. Yeah, this was a blast, man.
Well,
That's
we're gonna.
really
This is I call those ADHD like filing cabinets. It's like something triggers a memory, and then we open
yeah.
the ADHD filing cabinet, go down a completely different road. But it's just two of us, so whatever. If
Yeah.
we just talked about Tokyo Gore Police for the entirety, what's that about? What is that about? And to be honest, like being on a show with a Rod who rods things. He
A little
loves
bit.
to just like talk about the movie and like completely spoil the movie. I never did that before I met Rod, and now I'm on a show that just does that, and I'm like, okay, that's cool. But yeah, I don't know. Like we can talk about our favorite deaths and stuff
Oh,
in this.
we can.
Yeah.
I love the blowjob scene. That shit was fucking great, dude. I was dying. Dude. His replacement dick was pretty dope.
He's
when they turned him into an engineer.
I don't understand how he just starts shooting his little mini Uzi and it rips her in half.
Oh
That's what
yeah.
I was like, how is she being ripped in half by this? I just yeah.
It's they were like I said, that just goes back to they just really leaned in to the super goopy, gory, fun shit. And like I said, this is very in the vein of like a Dead Alive style movie where you go buckets and buckets of blood and goop and gore.
Yeah, but
And
Dead Alive was very heavily influenced by these types of movies because like
oh yeah,
I know this came out after,
absolutely,
but
yeah.
like Japanese horror has been doing this since the beginning of
Yeah,
Japanese. Yeah.
100%. Yeah. And you're right. So yeah, Dead Alive is very much an homage to this kind of horror. And this is yeah, that the blowjob sequence, that whole thing was just a fucking riot, dude. I was dying laughing. She spit it out.
Dude.
So,
I'm like,
fucking hilarious.
I don't think it was that big.
It was massive when she spit it out, dude.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie, I was impressed. I was like, hey,
So
good on
we
you,
all
buddy.
know why his favorite scene was the BJ scene because today is
Yeah.
BJ week.
It's BJ Day. What was your favorite death?
It's a toss up, man. I don't know. Like anytime that engineer turns into something more fun, like a boss from like Power Rangers is like fun.
Yeah.
Like which that happens the entire freaking movie, but
Yeah, I
don't
was
know,
gonna say
like
that's all hour and what 48 minutes of it, or it's almost 2 hours long. Holy shit, I didn't feel like it.
yeah, like well, that's where I was like, okay, at the 3/4 mark, I think after I don't know, the alligator vagina is pretty fucking rad, to be honest. Like I really do,
True story.
I really think that's one of my favorite parts of the movie. And then after that, I'm like, some of these like fight scenes could have disappeared, and it wouldn't have, like there wasn't really a reason for it. It just felt like one of those like secondary levels of like a side scroller like Street Fighter type game
Oh,
to
okay,
get
yeah,
to the
yeah.
boss. And
Yep.
by the time the boss fight finally happens, it's a little underwhelming because so many of the other fights seemed like way crazier and like more crazy shit happened. And by the end, it was almost just like, well, we gotta, and it's even though I hadn't seen it in what is it? It's almost been 20 years since I've seen this movie, like just under that. Um, I still I didn't remember the storyline, but I saw the I saw through it and realized who the the guy faking and who was going to be the main bad guy
Right. Yeah.
from the start of the movie. And I'm like, so she just cuts him in half and that's it and then
A
it's done?
little
Like,
bit.
yeah.
Yeah,
Damn.
a little bit. This was fun though. The girls were hot.
Oh. Like the lead is she hardly says a word
She's
in this and she's
gorgeous.
just gorgeous the entire
Yeah,
I'm
she
just
is
like, man.
gorgeous. Yeah, that would be I don't know. I'm gonna butcher their names and I'm gonna feel like an asshole, but Ihi Shina
Ihishina.
has played Ruka. and she's fucking gorgeous. Just absolutely stunning.
I started looking into trying to get what is it, Vampire Girl versus Frankenstein Girl, and then I forgot. Haven't gotten it yet, so I want to grab that one and check that out at some point because it just they know how to cast some very good
Facts.
looking. Yeah.
Very true. She played an audition.
Yeah, no, that's what we said
Yeah.
last week. It's
Yeah,
like
we said that last week. Yeah, she played an audition. So audition is so fucking awesome.
the rom-com turned okay.
Yeah.
It's literally like 3/4 of it is just a complete like weird but rom-com, and then it turns into like
torture porn.
oh okay. What
Yeah,
year is
pretty
this?
fantastic.
Is this the year that
What year did that come out? That's old as fuck now. 1999?
Yeah, 99. Okay.
Yeah. God dang.
Someone just my buddy's wife told me, "Oh, there's a new show on Amazon that I think you might like. It's got Kevin Bacon in it, and he kills people
I
with a
watched the whole
chainsaw.
thing already, bro.
The Bondsman."
Yes.
Okay, so I just got it. It's on my radar, so I want to check it out because like I don't think she's ever told me to watch something, but she knows what I'm about, so I trust her.
Yeah, I enjoyed it. Watched the whole thing already. They're short episodes.
Oh yeah,
I
they're
think
only
each
like a half an
episode's
hour,
only
right?
each episode is only like a half hour long.
Oh, that's like a nice light snack, like a smash
Yeah.
burger. Just
Yeah, exactly. You could literally 8 episodes is all there is.
nice.
And so you can just power through it, just be done in less than a fucking day, easy.
Man,
So.
he looks so good. Like he
How the
doesn't
fuck-
age.
I don't know what fucking infants he's sacrificing to what deity, but Kevin Bacon is fucking gorgeous. How the fuck he does that?
Right?
That man is 943 years old. I'm convinced. And he looks so fucking good. Okay, I was a little off. He's 66.
Okay.
But God, he does. He looks really good. I don't know how he does it. Just fucking taking care of himself. He smokes like a fucking pack a day.
Does he?
He's been smoking his whole life. Yeah.
Jesus, man.
Smoking his whole fucking life. Living his best fucking life with his beautiful wife, Kira Sedgwick, who's fucking gorgeous too.
Well, when you are gorgeous, it kind of like is a thing. It has to happen.
Yeah, you're right. Fuck yeah.
Tokyo Gore. I'm just gonna go to the IMDb so I can refresh. Oh yeah. How do you think they did like obviously, this movie has like After Effects level stuff exactly in the same realm as like what we were just talking about last week, but done better.
Yeah.
And like that girl that's on the like stilts thing, but they're not the swords was fucking dope. And then at the end with the guns, it reminded me of like Planet Terror type shit, but
oh yeah, for sure. What came out first?
This came out first.
Okay, I was gonna say, I feel like this came out before. Did this come out before Planet Terror?
Yeah, because Grindhouse was like 2011 or something.
Was it? It feels like it's older.
Oh, 2007. Whoa! 2007? No way! It came out the year before this.
That's wow.
Okay, fuck me.
Yeah, but Planet Terror was still inspired by this kind of shit.
100%. I'm so excited that Toxic Avenger actually fucking coming out this
on
year,
my birthday, baby.
Nice.
On my birthday. I know exactly what I'm doing.
And last year on my birthday, Terrifier came out. So that was pretty fun.
Shit?
Yeah, so I went on my birthday to see a Christmas movie. I'm like,
fuck yeah.
What the fuck?
Yeah, good time. Yeah, I'm excited to see Toxic Avenger. Absolutely. I'm just shocked that they would even. It's just one of those things. I don't understand it. Okay, Kevin Bacon. Would you call Kevin Bacon a big star?
Yeah.
Okay.
Like there's that game, like the 7 Degrees.
Yeah, 7 Degrees of Kevin Bacon.
Like, and it's a fucking thing. Like, he has been in or played in a
He's
movie with
yeah,
or like everyone.
the
So like,
diversity of roles has caused him to play with a diverse group of people.
yeah.
So, because he's got such a range, he can do dramatic stuff, he can do comedy, he can do a little bit of action. He just
I just
does it
remember
all.
Tremors scared the shit out of me when I was a kid. I
That's
was like, they're gonna.
hilarious.
I was a kid when it came
I,
out. So
I guess yeah, there is a 17-year age difference, or wait, no, I guess it's not that like 7 year. Okay, so goddamn, I can't math. So yeah, 7. I guess 7 years is bigger than or is wider than it sounds. I don't know, but
yeah,
anywho, I digress. Kevin Bacon was in two things that almost never saw the light of day. One of them still hasn't. And that baffles me because just the name Kevin Bacon being attached to it should almost guarantee it at least a level of success that a network or a film distributor would be willing to risk. Okay.
but
And
he's not one
obviously,
of those stars, to me at least. Like, I follow directors specifically. It's like, if
yeah,
this director's doing it, it doesn't matter what it is. I'm going to fucking see it in theaters, whatever. Right?
like Mike
He's not one of
Flanagan,
those. Yeah, but he's
yeah.
not an actor that I'm like, oh, Bacon's in it, gotta see it. It's like,
That's fair, and he's not that necessarily for me either, but I think that he carries enough weight to warrant at least a level of success that, like I said, at least a television network or a film distributor would be willing to risk.
right.
And the reason I say that is because, like I said, that Toxic Avenger almost never saw the light of day.
There's so many
Okay,
big actors in it.
yeah, with him, Elijah Wood, I mean Peter
Yeah.
Dinklage. We've got there's star power in that movie.
But it's like a
He
hard, if they're doing it right and if they're doing the justice, it's got to be a hard fucking R or NC-17 movie,
I agree.
and
Yeah, I agree.
that's why
I
a
think it's
studio
getting
is going to be
released unrated.
good. It should, because
Yeah, I think it's getting
Terrifier
released unrated.
has shown that, you know what, take it,
It can be
make
successful.
it unready, yeah, and it's going to have a bigger audience, and it's going to have more of a buzz, and it's going to make it so it's so disgusting that the first showing has people passing out and taking it away in ambulances and puke all over the place, or whatever needs to happen for your PR. And just like Terrifier, they're just like, just put it out, this is going to happen, and it's going to make headlines for us.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's getting released unrated.
Good. Well, I was just having this conversation with my buddy yesterday or the day before, and it's like, Terrifier hasn't really done anything that I haven't seen before in a foreign movie like this one we're talking about
Yeah,
right now. This
yeah,
one
absolutely.
definitely went over different lines that Terrifier 3, all the Terrifiers haven't gone over. And even this one, being comedic, went over a few
Yeah,
lines that Terrifier hasn't. So like, the line in America or North America is so far back from so many other places in the world in the
true
horror
story.
genre.
Yeah,
Yeah, and oh, Rod said he wanted to watch Ichi the
Ichi
Killer,
the
and like,
Killer.
I, like, just to what, like, gross out movie. I'm like, okay, I guess, like,
I've never. I don't think I've ever seen it. I've certainly
cum
heard of it.
stains and dead bodies. I'm like, okay, is
Yeah,
that?
that sounds fun. The
Yeah,
other
I'm like,
thing that I was talking about with Kevin Bacon, did you know they filmed a whole ass pilot called Perfection, which was a which was a Trimmers TV show?
what?
Yeah, they filmed the whole pilot. They filmed a whole ass pilot with Kevin Bacon in it, and no television network picked it up. Sci-Fi, I think Sci-Fi ordered the pilot, and then they passed on it. Kevin
Weird.
Bacon's in that, and they didn't pick it up, and that kind of surprises me. That's why I said
Well,
it as like
they
I
made a
feel like
whole
there's a
fucking
level of
Batman
success
show.
that is certain. Yeah, yeah, exactly. I, I mean, it's. I mean, to be fair, I watched the Wonder Woman pilot that was filmed years ago that never got
Mhm.
picked up because that got leaked onto the internet. You can watch it. There's several places that have it, and I watched it. That with that being said, I completely understand why they didn't pick it up because it
Mhm.
wasn't very good. But I'm like, there was nobody, not really too many people were in that. But Kevin fucking Bacon was in that pilot called Perfection that never got picked up, and that just astounds me that they didn't take a chance on that. The guy had already done the show The Following and everything. I think The Following had already run its course and was done. And then I'm pretty sure, I'm trying to remember timeline wise, but I'm pretty sure they already did The Following, which was a pretty big success. I think that ran for what, 2 or 3 seasons or something, like kind of wrapped it up. And then he did this and nobody picked it up. Sci-Fi was like, nah, we're gonna pass on it. And then nobody picked up the pilot. That fucking pisses me off. Because there was a really bad Tremors TV show.
Really?
But I would have loved to have seen one with Kevin Bacon in it. Vincent fucking Val? Come on now.
I'm very intrigued to see what is gonna happen with this Friday the 13th show, but I'm not holding my breath that it's gonna be crazy good or anything, but
I like who they cast as Pamela Voorhees.
yeah. Like I'm just happy that the whole I hate when anything like that, because I've been a huge Friday the 13th fan for a long time, and like whenever it's just stuck in litigation bullshit, it's just like, oh, come on. Like
Yeah.
the fans, maybe a break from it is exactly what it needed to have something good come out of it and it be taken seriously again.
It
But
would be nice. I mean, that's why Vince DeSante makes his fan films the way he makes them, because he tries to take the lore a little more seriously.
mhm.
And you have you watched the Never Hike Alone fan films? Have you ever watched those,
uh,
Josh?
I don't know. I was commissioned by a few like legit Friday the 13th fan films to do their posters.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool. But yeah, Vincent DeSante's Never Hike Alone, Never Hike in the Snow, and Never Hike Alone 2. He those are pretty damn good. Those are pretty good fan films. Probably some of the best I've seen. And he we my old podcast with fucking Dickbag,
Who is it
um,
that does it?
Vincent DeSanti
Mm.
is the guy that directs those movies. He also want to say he plays Jason in them too. Well, I think he does. I'm trying to remember.
I help out Peter Anthony. He's the guy who.
Oh, Peter, he did the Rose Blood, I
Yeah,
believe
that's the
is what it
movie I
was.
was commissioned
Oh
to
yeah.
do a
Did you
poster for.
did you watch that? What'd you think of that?
I never watched it. I don't know.
Oh, I
I
backed
only
it.
I only
I
got
was
sent like pictures and stuff for reference, and then did an alt poster for it. And
oh right on.
there was another one that he did that I
I
did
want to say
a
he
poster
did.
for.
He worked on Friday the 13th Vengeance also, I believe.
Okay, I have
Um,
no clue, but him and I chat all the time on like Instagram and
yeah,
shit.
he's a nice guy.
He's
Yeah,
fucking
he's a
really
nice
nice
guy.
guy.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm not a huge fan of Rose Blood. I was a little disappointed. But I did back it, and I'm glad that they got to make it, and I'm glad they got
Nice.
to do what they wanted to do with it. Was not, like I said, the movie didn't hit me the way I wanted it to.
Yeah.
But it was certainly better than the My Bloody Valentine fan film that I backed, because I backed
Oh, there
that
it
and
is.
I
The
was
Fall
not
of
happy.
Camp Blood.
Oh, that's
That's the one.
Riley Lorden's. That's Riley's.
Yeah,
Isn't
I
that?
did the poster for it. If you go on IMDb, my poster's on there as well.
Oh yeah, I'm sure it's fucking badass. Yeah,
I d
Riley's. I
that was back
enjoyed
when
Riley's a lot.
I was
Yeah.
I was on Twitch, like just doing posters live, and I did that poster live on Twitch actually.
Oh, very cool. Very
I
cool.
haven't done that in so long. I kind of miss doing that.
You should, yeah, you should do that. I've done that when I used to stream on Twitch. I would get pull up GIMP and I would do like my logos and stuff for the old podcasts and shit, and I would work on them and do that shit live too.
I
It was
used to
fun.
like it was back when I used to work for this app called Cash Live, and I was art director for like all the stuff inside the app, and they would do like live I don't know, like you could win real money on that app and shit, but then because the company was in Vancouver, they were an hour behind me, so I had like a lot of time every morning because my day wouldn't start until like 11 o'clock my time or something like that. So I was bored in the morning. So I started streaming in the mornings for like 2 hours, just like making posters every morning.
Yeah.
And I got like ridiculously like, when you're like in the zone and it was just like, some streams in 2 hours, I would finish one and then start another. Or some days I would just be like, oh, I have this like random idea. And it would just be like done. And I would do like 3 posters in 2 hours. And I'm like, what the fuck? And some of those like, because I was, what was that one? Like alternativemovieposter.com or something was like picking
Oh,
up my
okay, yeah.
posters a lot. So then that's where like they would get shared around and like stolen and like used for
Mhm.
profit elsewhere and shit. And like one of my posters that I did in like half an hour like blew up on Google, and you see it being reproduced everywhere on like those whatever print to order sites, and I'm like,
A very bittersweet feeling, I'm sure.
a lot of my posters are all over getting fucking, yeah, whatever.
Yeah. Yeah, that
I
sucks.
was I wasn't doing it for my own profit. I was doing it to have a portfolio to potentially get, you know, hired by these actual studios, but that
Right.
never happened as big as I wanted it to. So it
Yeah.
was like, am I just, you know, on a like highway to burnout doing it this often? So I had to just like stop for a bit.
Yeah. That I'm looking at your Fall of Camp Blood poster. That is fucking badass.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
like that
that's a
one.
good looking poster. That's a fucking good looking poster.
The one that has my.com on the bottom or a different one?
Um. Oh wait, maybe I'm looking. Well, I'm not seeing it. Is it? Is yours the side profile,
No,
Jason,
no,
with
no,
the?
no.
Oh no,
That's a
it's not.
different one. If you go, there's another one with like more distressedy like shit, and then it's got alt poster by JoshWRB.com on the bottom.
Oh yeah. Oh, that's fucking sick.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
one
that's
I did live.
damn. That's even better looking than the one I was looking at. Yeah. God dang, that's really fucking good.
I wanted it to be more reminiscent of an actual like Friday the 13th
Yeah, I can see
style,
the
like
see what
the
you're going
camp,
with.
because I was like, it's camp.
I
So I
like the
wanted to.
distress. I like the what you yeah. It looks like it's been all folded and shit. I love that. That's really cool. I like that effect.
I
Yeah, you do decent work, sir.
I wish I had a little bit more time to dive in sometimes to like shit like this. Like Tokyo Gore Police, I watched while working and then actually, no, I watched it yesterday while I was setting up my laptop to be a workstation for the Calgary Horror Con. And then I realized hours into setting shit up that I didn't need to set it up for audio this year because I already was told that we're not doing a full VIP party, and that's where I'm the DJ and sound guy for the live acts as well.
Oh yeah.
So I was setting up my laptop with my new setup to do everything that this computer does on there because I've never done that before, and I'm like 2 hours into doing that or longer, and then was like, oh yeah, I already had a fucking conversation with him that we're not doing a VIP party this year. I'm fucking shit. It's the biggest year yet, man. Biggest year yet. I'm excited.
I, that's awesome. Yeah, I watched it this morning before breakfast.
I started it upstairs, but it's been so bright. And I'm like, no, I keep watching every movie for the podcast on my couch during the day. And it takes away from the experience of watching dark and
It
horror
does.
movies. So I brought it
Yeah.
down here, turned the lights down like this, and watched it on my little like day bed that I have in front of this computer right there. And I
Yeah.
was like, I'm glad I brought it down here. Like, it's got the sound bar. It's nice. Yeah, it's good. It's a
Hell yeah.
smaller TV, but like vibe wise, I was like, I just, as soon as I turned it back on, and it was just like at such an over the top, bloody, well, you could just say that about almost every scene in this movie was
Yeah.
just happening. And I just started laughing and like was just so happy. I'm like, I fucking love this movie. Like, it is so stupidly fun, and you don't even really, I don't know, like, I'm sure the two of you that are actually listening to this podcast right now love these types of movies. So if you have not seen it, fuck you. See it.
Damn. If you haven't seen it, you can go fuck yourself.
I love emphasizing it like that, because then it's like, oh, wait, he just is saying see it.
Go fuck yourself. They'll put that on a t-shirt, say Team BJ.
Oh my God.
Quote, Team BJ. Go fuck yourself.
This is Brian right before. Well, should we just do it this week? I was like, yeah, fuck Rod. Fuck Rod on his date right now. Right now on a date. Fuck, man. He's not even going to listen to this. Come on. He's never going to see this.
What's great is we're about wrapping up mostly, and Rod's date just started.
Yeah.
So really, he probably could have fucking done this and just been like, hey, mind if I push the date back like 30 fucking minutes? But
he wants that alligator pussy. I'm not saying that she has one.
That's another fucking t-shirt. I'm gonna write these down. Oh shit. All right. What are we watching next week? Are we doing Ichi the Killer? You know, we've made decisions without him within the past hour. We could call him Mulligan, pick something different.
I think he was just like, you know, oh, you want to watch alligator pussy? Well, then we should just, you know, he was just kind of throwing a fastball at us. It doesn't need to be that.
I don't think we really fully settled on that movie anyway.
Have you ever seen Hobo with a Shotgun?
Hell yeah.
Yeah. Like that's Toxic Avengers level, but Canadian as well.
Yeah.
And like right up the alley of like the stupidity and shit that I love.
Well, I'm kind of a Rutger Hauer fan, so I had to see that shit because I do like I like his bad movies like Split Second and Blind Fury and shit. And then obviously his good stuff like Blade Runner and Blade Runner.
Like Blade Runner and Blade Runner. I love Blade Runner. Like my band literally did a whole album devoted to Blade Runner with like
that's amazing. I wrote a song about Blade Runner.
Like the album in the middle there on the wall.
Yeah.
All the art, like my tattoo artist did watercolor paintings, and it's all scenes from the movie done but in different type. Well, actually, I don't think he did all watercolor because the disc itself is, I think, just an ink like blot type thing that he did. He was just like trying different techniques, but all in the vein of Blade Runner, different scenes from the movie, and then we have different like whatever. What are the sound clips, sound bites from the movie in the album as well?
Oh yeah, fuck yeah, that's awesome. Yeah, I've got one song on that I wrote called Alive. Old band of mine called Mynera. It's about Blade Runner.
Nice.
So, yeah, I love that fucking movie. Amazing.
But it is not horror, and we
can talk about Cobra.
Cobra. What's that?
We can talk about Cobra. It's a Stallone movie about a slasher.
So you know who produced and wrote Beekeeper 2?
David Ayer?
And Stallone.
And Stallone? No shit. He wrote the screenplay for that.
He wrote the screenplay for Beekeeper 2.
No shit. I didn't know that. I wonder if he was supposed to be in it at one time.
That's what I'm saying. Like he's just switched it to, I'm still going to write movies for myself, but then I'll just put Jason Statham in it.
Yeah, he produced that shit and everything too.
Yeah, I saw it on.
Fucking go, Stallone! You fucking.
I love seeing it though. Like he's keeping his legacy going in a way that makes sense as well. Like it's like seeing him in that role, it'd be like, no, you're too old. And Jason Statham is still like pretty ageless. Like you can't really tell. He doesn't really overly age.
He even is. He takes really fucking good care of himself, whatever he does.
Yeah.
Well, you know, Stallone. Obviously, he wrote and starred in the cinematic masterpiece Cobra. And that was directed by the same guy that on paper directed Tombstone. All right, so
But Cobra isn't a horror movie.
sure it is. It's a movie about a fucking slasher. I'm gonna get us to watch it one of these days.
It's not a horror movie at all. That's just an action
sell
movie.
it on us one of these fucking days somehow. Okay.
It's Cobra. Yeah, no, it's not. There's no way. It's not even remotely a horror movie.
Fucking happen. All right.
I love the poster. It's so fucking like perfectly
That was my
1980.
inspiration for the logo for my my new podcast that I'm starting, where we talk about awesomely bad movies. Which Cobra is definitely that fits for sure.
Man, another movie that's stuck not getting released and that I cannot wait is Kung Fury. Like, it's just stuck.
Oh yeah, the full version. Yeah, the full one. Yeah, that's right.
Like they got sued or something by someone, or some fucking studio sued them, and it's just
fucking stupid. Yeah, let's attack a fucking tiny guy that like not like physically. I mean, just a fucking small fucking guy just trying to do his own thing and have fucking fun doing it. I'm sure he didn't exactly make a fucking killing off of that. Well, I don't know. He did get Hasselhoff to fucking sing a whole ass song for it. But I mean, you can really get Hasselhoff to do something just by buying him a fucking cheeseburger nowadays, right?
Oh, that scene. When he's like, oh, cheeseburger.
He's the one that let her record him doing that.
He was drunk.
Really, I know the funny thing about it is, like, I watched that video and I'm like, what's the problem here?
That's just Tuesday night.
Like, what's the fucking problem here? I've been drunk eating a cheeseburger.
Yeah, but you're not David Hasselhoff.
That's true. I'm not.
He's supposed to be running on a beach and saving you. He can't do that if he's
drunk eating cheeseburgers.
Cheeseburger.
Hey man, he was just having a good fucking night, man.
Oh man. What is this podcast? What is this?
Clearly Rod's not the entire problem.
But
nor a piece of it.
But he's not here for me to just go poke. That's such a huge part of the show. Rod just going.
You want to know? You want to find out if he listens?
He's not going to listen.
He's not going to listen.
So
he's not going to hear me point out the fact that I made a conscientious effort to not spoil any of the movies that I've seen. Like I said, hey, I saw him. I liked him. I thought it was cool. Moved on.
My girlfriend and I are watching Harry Potter, and she's read all the books several times, seen the movies a few times, just in love with this whole thing, watching it. And I'm like, I didn't realize, well, my buddy Ben and I on our show only did the last two, I think, like the part 1 and part 2, but we skipped like 4 of them in the middle. So I'm watching those now for the first time, but I already know how it ends. And I'm like, I've never done that. And honestly, a lot of them are kind of just whatever. And I'm pretty intuitive when it comes to shit, especially if I know how the whole series is going to end. But there's still a few nuances of characters and blah, 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 things happening that she's so excited and is just like, but how do you know it's not that? And I'm like, you just told me it wasn't. She's like, oh shit, I pulled a Rod. And I'm like, oh, yes.
That's fantastic. That's fantastic.
It's not even a spoiler anymore. It's I pulled a Rod.
Pulled a Rod. The man has become a legend, I tell you.
Yeah.
I love him. I fucking love him.
I hate when he pulls a Rod, though.
Oh, yeah. It's one of those, you hear it coming, and you're just like, stop talking. Just stop talking. All you got to do is stop talking.
He doesn't understand what he's doing.
No, not at all. He has no control of it either. It happens. Fuck yeah. Oh, goodness. All right. Do we want to...
We'll leave it up to the Discord, see what happens. We'll put it to, because like Cobra, no, there's no way. We can't say Cobra.
I'm only half joking, but I am full serious. I am
know.
full serious that we're gonna
That's
talk
why-
about it.
But it doesn't mean
I'm
that's
half
the one
joking,
we're
suggesting
watching.
it, but I'm
Yeah.
promising you we're gonna fucking talk about it in an episode. It's gonna happen. I'm gonna make it happen. Hey, I'm persistent, goddammit.
He's one thing. He's persistent.
Yep.
I love it.
All right. This was fun. Yeah, this was a good
We
talk.
made it happen. Made it happen anyways. This is what
yeah,
we do
we
here.
did it. They can both enjoy their week off.
Hey, I took like fucking 4 months off, so
Yeah,
I can fill
you
in.
went on a sabbatical, is what those are
Yes.
called.
I think the episode before I took off, I hid under my desk for half of it. And then I was just gone for 4 months. So like,
Jesus.
if that wasn't
You came back with a hat.
exactly, I'm wearing a hat, by the way.
You are wearing a hat. You're wearing a hat
Yeah.
today. You didn't say it.
I just did. Well, we're at the part of the show. Plug your butthole.
You can find me here. You can find me on the We're Gonna Make You Watch podcast. We're still on a bit of a break from that because life just got busy. And then pretty soon you will be able to catch me on the Awesomely Bad podcast, and where we will talk about Cobra.
Because we're not going to do it here. Fuck you. We'll do it on my other show.
It's gonna happen. I send it off to you, sir.
Actually, I'm just going to say, if you have made it this far and you are not subscribed to our YouTube, fuck you. Do it now. We are 8 away from
no
100.
shit.
I have been making a push and it has been working. So we have been getting a bunch of new followers over on Instagram as well. We're up like another 10 in the last week or some shit.
Oh, hell yeah.
New clips. I've been making them into stupid stories and shit like that and making fun of Rod. And, and it's everything this show is. Just sometimes whenever I have a chance, I'll poke Rod on a different platform and he just comes back with, fucking Josh, my God, man. I'm just like, yeah. So yeah, follow us everywhere. I'm JoshWRB on all of those things at .com as well, and WRBdesign.co. If you are interested in making me even busier, I would appreciate it.
There you go. Team BJ, goddammit.
Yes, that was a BJ just for you.
I appreciate it. Thank you for the BJ. All right. With that being said, we'll see you guys next week.
Bye!
It's in the game.